Welcome to another Genesis Hub Room series. Sage here, and I'm joined with Tsukiyomi.
What is up?
And Ctoan.
Guten Tag, amigos.
Guten Tag, and my controller turned off. We're playing Sonic 3 today.
Are you using the Pro controller? The Switch Pro controller?
No, I'm using a Xbox One controller. So this game does not come in a cartridge, as the Genesis Hub Room would have you believe. This was, it was, I don't know, it was like, you know, we're playing as Tails, because every freaking Let's Play already is Sonic. And, you know, I'll put a little cutscene in the corner, where Sonic flies in, and he gets the Chaos Emeralds knocked out of him, because that's the canon. But I like Tails. He's been my favorite Sonic character since his inception.
One thing when I was little, I thought Tails was more powerful than Sonic because in these Genesis games, he can run as fast as Sonic, but not only that, but he can also fly.
Yeah, I mean, he's objectively better than Sonic, because he can run fast and fly. But that's what makes him the easy mode.
True.
But yeah, this was the first game, like on the Genesis at least, that had like an expansion pack. Sonic 3 came out, and it was basically half a game, but it had its own ending, like, built in. And then Sonic and Knuckles came out, like, what, half a year later?
Yeah, bro.
And it was a lock-on cartridge. You snap on Sonic 3 onto that lock-on cartridge, and it unlocks the other half of the game, as well as Knuckles as a playable character.
Which is awesome. That's how they should make games nowadays. But they don't, because they're idiots.
They should make them all lock-on cartridges.
I mean, lock-on disc works too.
Lock-on disc, you put a disc on another disc. Just shove that right into your system.
I wonder if a lock-on cartridge would work for the Switch.
I mean,
sure it would.
Yeah, technically, you'd have to leave the latch open.
Actually, Sonic 3 isn't the only thing you can put on the lock-on cartridge. If you put Sonic 2 on it, you can play as Knuckles in Sonic 2. And you were originally be able to do the first one, but they didn't because the art style wouldn't work.
Interesting.
But instead, if you put on Sonic 1, it'll give you like 30,000 different special stages to play.
30,000?
Yeah, they're like, they're,
Blue Sphere. It's called Blue Sphere.
Yeah, they're kind of like, they kind of use a pattern to, like, make the stages, so a lot of them end up being similar.
Okay.
What I really like about this game is how the levels change between acts.
Yeah, was this the Sonic 1 and 2 didn't have, like, the transitions, right?
No, they did not.
Yeah, I wish, like, modern Sonic games would, my controller is having a delay, that's not a good sign. What was I just talking about? Yeah, I wish more Sonic games would have the just straight level to level with, like, a little cutscene transition in between.
Agreed. And Sonic doesn't need to talk. I may be in the minority for that, but I mean, I'm fine with modern Sonic, but
I forgot about those red spheres. I'm blaming my controller fully on that.
Should use the Switch Pro.
Dude, I don't know what the deal is. It's probably not even the controller. It's probably the hub room itself.
But anyway, yeah. After watching those Sonic Mania Adventures shorts, it just feels like Sonic was meant to be a man of action rather than words.
I can see that.
I don't mind his snarky attitude.
I guess it goes to show you
when
how
he's
different
talking.
the
I don't
adventure
mind.
games are from the 2D ones.
What was that?
I said I guess it shows you how different the adventures games are from the 2D ones, like the just how he talks and handles, like how in these he's pretty much silent, right?
Oh, he's fully silent, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then seeing the difference between that to the adventures where they gave him his own personality and things.
Yeah, hey, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. I have a big mouth and I like to talk a lot. Eggman.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's bad.
Nah.
I just think he's Sonic's best not talking, or at least showing up, having a few snarky one-liners. I think that would fit him.
Hey,
You know
Mega
what?
Man didn't talk for like 6 games, so.
You know what bothers me is the role they've given Tails as, like, the useless sidekick.
And it's funny because in Sonic Forces, where he cowers in fear when he sees Chaos, but the thing is, he fought much more powerful versions of Chaos in Sonic Adventure, and he even saved the whole city from a nuclear bomb from Eggman.
Oh, yeah.
Yet he's still dunned them down. Sonic Forces was a rush job.
I think all modern Sonic games are, aren't they?
Well, you know, gotta go fast.
Gotta develop fast.
They probably like have their own like speed running competitions when developing the game. They're like, all right, guys, time hack. You have 2 hours to complete.
I would like to think that they have motivational posters all over their office. Gotta go fast. Gotta develop fast. They got like...
And a lot of Sonic Says posters.
Sonic says, gotta go fast.
Why don't you title the name of this video, this part, Sonic Says?
Let's spell it S-E-Z.
Yeah. That is how they spell it. Well, that's how Tails would spell it. And Sonic's like, no, Tails, you're an idiot. And then he fixes it to the correct
Which
spelling.
is funny, because Tails is the mechanical
smart one?
engineer.
Well, he's a mechanical engineer, and I'm an engineer, not a speller.
Sonic, whose only job is to run fast, clearly knows how to spell better than Tails.
Well, he's older than Tails. Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of a character trait of Tails, is he's still like a kid.
Yeah, I mean, he's supposedly 8 years old, and that's kind of hard to believe.
8-year-old mechanical genius?
He's a boy genius.
Well, I mean, Stewie's younger than him, so I guess.
Anything's possible when you create a fictional character.
I don't get these.
You get blue spheres and you win.
But I don't get like why you're doing this though.
I don't know,
Why
it's
not?
just a mini game to get Chaos Emeralds. And they use like prime colors that take after Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles.
I will say I'm curious how they handled this like 3D looking visual effects with just like Sega Genesis hardware.
I think it uses a lot of sprite scaling. I don't think it uses real polygons.
No.
Yeah, it's something similar to Mode 7, where like it's a 2D image that like changes rapidly to make it look 3D.
I mean, Mode 7 was a hardware feature built into the Super Nintendo, but the Genesis has a fast enough processor to simulate it 1-to-1 pretty much.
That's cool.
But it requires a lot of software dedication, which most developers can't really be arsed to do, so.
think that's because just they're not doing it fast enough.
There's really no point in me doing this bonus stage, but doing it anyway.
I've always been horrible at this bonus stage.
I only come here to get, usually I do this after I get Chaos Emeralds, because you can rack up a ton of rings here. There's a spot, actually I'll show you, there's a spot up at the very top where you can get either 100 or 150 rings. I think it's 100. This spot right here, yeah, right there. Sometimes that's a 1-up. There's also one to the right there, but I'm not going to bother getting that. There's like a 50-50 chance of it being a ring or a 1-up. If it's a 1-up, you can just drop back down and then go back up again and get another shot at it. So you can come out of there with a lot of rings.
And if it's a ring, you just get screwed over?
This right here, this is like a the scene right here is like a predecessor to those mini scenes in modern Sonic games where it's mostly animated and visual flair.
I thought you were going to say the predecessor to the egg carrier.
Not
That
really.
too.
Predecessor to the egg carrier is more like Flying Battery Zone.
Oh, Eggman fighting us without speaking a word.
Look at that, he's going behind the waterfall. Now that is some advanced programming. Not really, but it is kind of cool.
That was some hyper-realistic programming.
Hyper-realistic.
It's just like outlines, pretty much, of...
Yeah, pretty much. So, we're back to the roboticized, where we're freeing the flickies and the animals from, being roboticized. And here comes our new challenger arrives. It's Knuckles. He's a douchebag. He makes
Knuckles,
us...
hey, mash the button.
Mash?
Yeah, go fly.
Actually, we should end this part off here. We'll continue on Hydro City on part 2. We'll see you there.